This episode of the Fiction Writers Podcast is brought to you by How to Write a Novel That Sells. Do you dream of writing a best-selling fiction novel? With the right tools, you could get there sooner than you think. Visit www.howtowriteanovelthatsells.com and unlock the secrets to writing compelling fiction taught by international best-selling author Lana McAra. Welcome to the Fiction Writers Podcast with Lana McAra, where you will discover tips, tricks, and ideas for fiction that is #unputdownable. Here you'll find new energy, new perspectives, new resources, and new ideas that will spark your creativity into a blaze of brilliance. It's easier than you think. Be sure you visit our website at www.fictionwriterspodcast.com. While you're there, subscribe to us via your favorite network. Now, get out your notebook, tune in, and let's get started.
Are your villains all evil? Are your main characters all good? That's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Lana McAra, and welcome to the Fiction Writers Podcast. Tips, tricks, and ideas for fiction that is #unputdownable. When you're creating your characters, remember, no one has all good traits, and no one has all bad traits. Now, sometimes as new writers, we just get locked into a mode where we think of our villain as pure evil. But let's just think about that cartoon, Despicable Me, where he's got all these minions. And if the minions fall off the cliff and 100 of them fall off, he has no problem with that. Doesn't even care. But hey, he tucks them all in at night. He comes and opens the door, and there they all are, tucked in their beds, and he comes around. He's not all bad. And so think about positive aspects of your villain, especially. Villains still have good characteristics. Unless you're creating a Marvel comic villain that doesn't really have a life, they're just there. Everyone has a life. Serial killers have a life. People who do horrible things, terrorists, have a life. And they may be kind to their mother. They may love their sister. They may have a rescue pets, and they may love their dog. I mean, they have some positive characteristics. So, you've heard it all the time where people say, oh, I never dreamed he was the nicest guy. He was my neighbor for 25 years, and he was always so nice. Even villains have good characteristics. And also, sometimes a villain has their reasons. Now, they're not valid reasons. They're twisted, they're messed up, but they still have their reasons. And in their mind, they may be doing the right thing. Although, they're mentally ill or something, correct. They still have their reasons. And to them, their reasons are valid. We know they're not. But coming from the villain's perspective, they could very well think they're doing the right thing. So think about your characters. Your positive characters, your main character has flaws. They also make mistakes, and they may be full of ego in some situations, and they may have agendas and manipulation, and they may lie. So think about your positives and your negatives. No human being is 100% good or 100% bad. I hope that helped you today. My name is Lana McAra. See you next time.
Thank you for tuning into the Fiction Writers Podcast with Lana McAra, where we share tips, tricks, and ideas for fiction that is #unputdownable. Remember to visit our website at www.fictionwriterspodcast.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're here, subscribe to us via your favorite network. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Fiction Writers Podcast.